Subtittles. J-All Bad and some more goddamn questions. It's going to be a quickie, though. Well, I always say that, right? Because, yeah, we got a handful of order questions, but I'll have to space this out. They're coming in slow. I think we got, what, one, maybe two paid skis this week, and then even order questions. I think I got like 3 of them or so that came in or whatever. So they're slowing down, so I got to make sure I got material. But a quick shout-out. I just looked earlier. I'm recording this on September 26th, so it'll be first week of October. You guys are looking at this. The Desecration, Gore, and Perversion LPs, they've been on pre-order for like a week or so. Yeah, I think they went up this Sunday as I'm recording this, so maybe 5 days. Yeah, going on a week, right around a week or so. And so you guys know the first 100 are on Picture This. Comes with the outer cover, too. None of that just record thrown in a poly bag like the new Satanic War Master that I got tons of people email me bitching, which is like, we didn't put it out, dummy. So why are you asking me? Ask Werewolf Records. Hit up goddamn Wolfie. Ours comes with the same outer cover as the regular vinyl does, with the insert, etc. But letting you know, because there's only 100 made, real UG shit, they're over half gone. So you know. So just saying, homeboys, if you want the good shit, you want the collectible shit, the cool, and that artwork, you don't want that on a picture disc, you're out of your gourd, brah. Fucking paling the baby's dead head with his cock and holding his mom's fucking head. I mean, that's straight up butchered at birth style right there. The way death metal covers should be. That's what got the Dawg into DM. It was literally the CC covers. Looking at it, that's why looking at stuff like Bolt Thrower covers, you're just like, I guess War Master's fine. Fucking ho, you know what I mean? But and to be, even though I like Bolt Thrower, but I like much more. It's again underrated and overrated. Vader's a way better goddamn band than fucking Bolt Throwers in my book, by a very large margin too. But even their covers are like, you know what I mean? Like, as a death metal band, I wanted something that grabbed you, something that was shocking. Mom should not like it. If you're in a death metal band and mom likes your cover, you fucked up. Straight up, you fucking fucked up. So, but because the only goddamn cool cover that Vader has is De Profundis. Litany's fine, take it or leave it. But like Ultimate Incantation, debut album, that cover sucks. And a lot of the other covers just, like, you kind of like, what is it? So, just saying, that cleanness on Picture This, first time ever on vinyl, the band was arrested. The sickness and the roughness and toughness was so out of control that when Gore and Perversion first came out, the cops kicked in the goddamn band's door. Might be exaggerating the kicked in the door part, but they did something. Slapped the cuffs on boys, grabbed all the current copies, all the CDs there, and threw them all in the trash. There's none of the very first pressing that goddamn exists. Literally got arrested because of the cover and the lyrics on that goddamn album. That's DM, brah. That's fucking why we need gatekeeping and offending the normies. Like, that's what true extreme metal is, dude. Like, it literally is. Like, what don't you fucking guys get? This all-inclusive, like, hey, let's get our buds into it and get everybody to like it and make sure mom comes to watch our set. That's pussy all-inclusive shit. Not my DM scene, brah. So, just a friendly heads up. If the Gore and Perversion Picture This isn't sold out on pre-orders before it comes out, it'll damn be sure be sold out in the first goddamn week when they come in. So, like the Malignancy, Intruder, and Cannibalism. People are like, what the fuck, Daddy showed out? I told you, dummies, don't be fucking slow. There's only 100 made. How long do you think that's going to goddamn last? Just a heads up. Just a motherfucking heads up. Do what you want with that info. Anyways, on these goddamn order questions. First one from Caleb Peacher. Question for the channel. I think you may have answered this a while ago, but I can't remember. Do you prefer Don or Kanye's version of Burn the Cross? I think Kanye's is a bit catchier. You know, it's funny, no one's ever asked that, and at least that's a really goddamn actual good question. Because, again, the average Nunslaughter fan, make no mistake about it, is a complete fucking poser, too. And that's nothing against the Nun. That's just any band with a decent-sized fan base. What do you mean the average fan's a poser? Because I can tell you right goddamn now, dude. The average fan when you go to a goddamn Nunslaughter show, they know the songs off Goat and shit like that. Do they know a lot of the 7-inch songs? Do they know Burn the Cross? Like, there's Burn the Cross song, that is better than every single song on Goat. Sorry to break it to you. Cerebus, especially the song Mother Cunt Whore, that is better than every song on goddamn Goats. Both put out Hell's Headbangers. Sales pitching, sales pitching. What are you talking about, Bubbles? This came out in like 03, 04, 05. Someone in there. Long sold out. It's been sold out before some of you hoagies were even fucking born. Sales pitching shit. Buying on eBay, motherfucker. But Mother Cunt Whore and Burn the Cross, some of the goddamn best Nunslaughter songs, like literally in the top 10 easily, next to Death by the Dead, which that's obviously an album song. But I've always thought that the Nun show, when I'm looking around, I see 100 people there in shows, like, how many of these people know the non-album songs that just didn't buy a CD? Now, more will know them now, thanks to Hell's Headbangers, of course, for the Devil's Conjuries releases, because those you could buy those on CD, and it's all their 7 inches compiled. But which do I like more? Honestly, dude, I've always went back and forth. I've always liked both. Kanye does his Spawn a Saint type vocals. By the way, we still have some of those double discs left that we bought out from Reaper's stock. I think we got like 25 or so. Dude, that Spawn a Saint and double disc CD, that's literally like one of that to me is mandatory DM. Now, granted, I'm extremely fucking biased. Spawn a Saint was the first band we worked with. We put out the split with Bloodsick. That's on there. It's basic. If you buy that double disc, you have everything Spawn a Saint and ever recorded, and then some. Literally, though, listen to the disc too, the live shit. I don't think he says sup, but Kanye calls, Jim Satanic, calls the crowd devils. Where the fuck do you think I got sup devils? Came from that. It's in homage to that. So as far as I'm concerned, if you're a Dawg fan and you're a DM fan and you don't own Spawn a Satan, fucking sign the fuck up, bruh. And there's no way you can't like those catchy-ass tunes. You're out of your fucking mind, dude. It's like more thrashy tunes. He's got the Dr. Claw vocals. You can understand what he's saying. Like, what do you mean you don't like that? Do you even bang chicks? Like that's literally as stupid as telling me, dude, you got a hot piece of fucking ass in your bed, smoking hot blonde, right? Fucking flawless. And a fucking pizza on the side for afterwards. I'm not into that. I prefer to suck. I see that hairy dick over there. I want to suck that, and I want to eat some of that goddamn broccoli. I'm looking at you like that when you're like, I prefer I like tomb mold, the Twinkie mold. Like Spawn a Satan, bro? Nah, didn't really like it. Yep, that's the guy sucking dick, and that's the guy eating the broccoli. That's not the guy into the fine-ass pussy and the pizza afterwards. Like, some shit's just common sense. You put on the Spawn a Saint, and you're like, yeah. Like, what medalist would not like this? Like how? How is that even possible? Who knows? A lot of fucking weirdos out there. But no, I love both, dude. I really don't. And not to play that card, if I liked one more than the other, Kanye's is hilarious. He references death and hell, you know what I mean? As far as, because I guess maybe you wouldn't know that. But even though Nunslaughter covered Death and Hell by Massacre, which Death and Hell is my favorite Massacre song, in case you happen to give a fuck. Which that was always one of the reasons why I'm like, From Beyond. As great as From Beyond is, I used to beat up on it harder in my early years, age 20, early 20s, I'd say. But, I think what kind of inspired me to really like, even though I liked it beforehand, but it kind of inspired me like, it's better than I've been giving it credit for, is when I saw Cam Lee do the, at the time, it was in Buffalo, whatever the fuck it was called, I guess Buffalo Fest or something, and me, Eazy-E, and Dawn of the Dead drove up to it. Shared a room with fucking Sharon from Mercada, and she kept the dog up all night, fucking talking down. She wouldn't shut the fuck up. So got goddamn memories. Cam Lee played, I think, under Cam Lee, and Sam Biles played. That's the only show he did. The Sam Bile and Friends did the Hideous Manglia set, and it's funny because those were some of the two. It was the Cam Lee, Sam Biles, and Insanity. As far as bands, I'm like, this is my favorite shit that's playing all weekend long. Because Baphomet didn't play that year. I believe it was those three, unless there's somebody I'm completely forgetting. Although those three are hard to top. But both with Sam Biles, a.k.a. Hideous Manglis, flag in the background. LPs should be up on pre-order. Hell, maybe when this video goes up, they're at press for a while. They should be going up on pre-order very fucking soon. Mandatory DM. Mandatory DM. Catchy as shit. Not this repetitive fucking goddamn incantation wannabe fucking boredom. Like, it's got a punk hardcore edge, but not gayed up to where the songs are fucking catchy and just memorable. I'm telling you, the real shit, goddammit. These goddamn hoagies. Like, you just got to educate these fools. I was at that show, but going into it, especially for Cam Lee, but also for Sam Biles, but mostly Cam Lee, I'm like, oh, dude, how is this going to be? This is going to suck. They're not going to sound anything like it. And both of them are blown away by it. I was like, their vocals, both of them, they sound just like they do on record. I was like, holy shit. Biles, I wasn't so sure because I knew he was still underground, and I always seen him coming out to the Cleveland shows because him and Don have been friends since the late 80s, early 90s. So I thought he had a better shot because he probably wouldn't do it unless he knew it would sound decent, because coming from the underground, just a little bit less. I don't know. I just thought that he'd have a better shot. But even him, I was skeptical about. Was blown the fuck away. Absolutely loved it. Get to see that at Dead by Dawg 2, Volume 2, August 1st, 2026, on a Saturday at the Mercury Killer Club. Saturday, August 1st, July. So got a little less than a year's notice in Lakewood, Ohio. Google it, motherfucker. I'll put tickets on sale. I'm probably gonna do end of the year, November-ish, December, something goddamn like that. Another thing too is I haven't printed up flyers for that because I'm waiting on I want to talk to Dunsky and see all this visa situation for Nunslaughter before I can start doing shit. But anyways, Biles was killer, and so was Cam Lee. I was like, holy shit, this sounds fucking awesome. Sounded spot on for From Beyond, and going back to From Beyond, then I was like, it is really good, but the demo's best, and the best songs, my favorite songs, are from the first demo. Death and Hell, Mutilator, and Aggressive Terrors. 3 best Massacre songs. Like, why the fuck you wouldn't have put it on your album? Which is perfectly fine, though, because that means if you don't have the demo on some type of thing, you don't have those songs. All the more, this demo's fucking killer. Nunslaughter covered Death and Hell, and Don did the vocals, but he tried to sing like Cam. I'm like, that's fucking stupid. Why keep it to, like, the original song? Like, what's the point then? If it's going to sound kind of like the original, like, there's no goddamn point. Why cover it? That's the way I goddamn see it. You should have done the Dawn of Dead vocals. So I'll tell you if I like something or I don't like something. And with the Burn the Cross, yeah, loved it. But yeah, Jim's reference using the Death and Hell on there was great because they all always loved Death and Hell. And both Don and fucking Jim always hated From Beyond. They didn't like it. Sounds like shit. Fucking terrible cover. Missing all the good songs. I was like, I like it, but yeah, the demos are definitely better. You get that Iron Pegasus release, CD or LP or picture disc. Dawg owns all 3, of course. The only thing that sucks about it is the cover. Like, why'd you use that shit-ass cover? Should have used the Devil with the Skulls art that they used on the shirts. That is the best fucking release. It's got the live demo on there, too. Rambo imitation. That is the best. If you can have only one thing by Massacre, you need that. That is the best fucking thing. Now, the best looking thing, and it has... I think it just doesn't have the live demo, but it has Piranha on there. Piranha cover. Dawg owns it, of course, is the Massacre bootleg picture disc, hand numbered out of 100. Dawg owns it, of course. That's the cleanest looking goddamn Massacre. It's got both studio demos and then just the bonus live tracks with the Piranha cover. And that Piranha cover's on nothing else. No other releases, not even on the Iron Pegasus thing. So, again... But, so, can't go wrong with the Burn the Cross, though. One of the Dawg's favorite Nunslaughter songs ever. Both Big B's and Big K's version. Brian Fainmiller. Well, shit, I immediately ordered the splatter version the moment you get the boots in stock, and then you decide to make a video showing both. Oh, you talking about that clean-ass Discord demo LP? Extra cover was in the box, so I figured throw it on the goddamn wall. Mm-hmm. It's on clean-ass red vinyl and clean-ass splatter vinyl. Dawg ball. Do I still have my personal copy sitting here? No, I took them home. Yeah, I took mine home. I didn't even know about those demos. That's mandatory shit. I'm flabbergasted how we have some in stock. I mean, granted, we don't have a ton, like 25 or so, because we bought the majority of the goddamn stock off the fine folks at Reek of Death, goddammit. But I'm just like, what DMer doesn't need these? Hell, I was like, even me. This is fucking King Devil. Told you I haven't heard anything. Even I never heard those demos. I didn't have those demos. You know, stuff like Massacre and shit. Like I said, I own them. Not the demo tapes, but releases of them, right? But I didn't own anything by the Discord demos. Not on a CDR, not on a fucking another bootleg. There's no official release of it. And the first demo doesn't even have Maddie Wasinger. It has some T-boner I never goddamn heard of. It's good, though. It's got unreleased songs. When I saw it on the receiving card, I'm like, holy fucking fuckski, I'm picking this up. I was like, and there's 2 colors? Definitely picking that up. Like, how the fuck do you go to hellsheadbangers.com and you're scrolling, you see the Disgorge fucking demo impalement, that's what it's goddamn called, and you're like, I don't need that. Again, are you passing over the hot fucking chick too to go over and suck the camera guy's fucking dick? I just assume you are at that point. Like, how the fuck do you not need that? What are you doing, brah? Holy fucking fucksky. He's like, so here I am getting the red one that I know damn well I don't need. You need it, homie. Dawg bought both colors. You don't need the new crappy ass twink mold. You need Disgorge demo impalement, both colors. Common fucking sense. What do you mean? Fuck me. I decided to throw in more records. That's the way to go to make the shipping count. So kudos to you. Dawg rolling in those goddamn sales. Still kicked around here like a fucking tomato can, though. Your plan worked, buddy, but we both won this round. It wasn't a plan. I was just showing you the shit that I buy. Again, if I wanted a sales pitch, I can easily make it like, don't even kind of like announce it, make every Friday or once a week. Just pull something off the cart. How many we got? Got 50 of these? Let me show it on camera and talk it up. Yeah, I didn't really love it, but I thought it was okay. But we got 50 of them. Let me talk it up just to sell shit. I could easily do that. But do I do that? Fuck no. I have no interest in being fake. I show you the shit that I personally buy. And I'll show you all the shit I buy. But I show you only the shit I buy. That's it. So I was just showing shit because some people say that's their favorite segment. They say recommend more stuff. And I get it, the younger crowd. I mean, which makes sense. I mean, realistically, how much do you want to hear me talk about posers and shit? I get some people watch it for the comedic value, which is also cool. But at the same time, is it really funny anymore? It's I mean, I've talked about it a million times. Talk about beating a goddamn dead horse. So the people are like, I kind of want to be educated. I want to learn about bands. I'm 16 years old. Only had hair on my nuts for fucking 3 goddamn years. I got to get the roughness and toughness so I can bang that fucking hot blonde chick on the goddamn bed and then scarf down that fucking pizza dog. Well, then you need goddamn demo impalement, motherfucker. So that's what the dog's here to goddamn educate you for. So I was just showing you. Then you do whatever the hell you want with that goddamn info. Cheers. P.S. How does the Carcass boot you have in stock from the 1990 Cleveland show sound? Would like to find out before purchasing. So that's the Exhuming, I think it's called Exhuming Cleveland, 1990, right? It sounds good, but not great because it's not a soundboard. It's an audience recording from a VHS camera. How do you know, dog? Because I can fucking tell. I've been listening to boots for years, and I know the reference talk, from people's lists, like how they rate it, audience recording, VHS plus. From that time down, that's all it was. It was either you had a soundboard from the somebody had, I don't know, the fucking club recorded, or I don't know, the band told them recorded. I don't know if fucking got recorded. Dawg wasn't there. He was 5 years old. Or somebody went in with a VHS camera. This is before these dumbass phones, right? And then recorded it. And the VHS audience recordings are hit or miss, but it's good enough because I like boots. So bands like Carcass, Cannibal, Deicide, unless it's completely unlistenable and looks like shit, then I don't buy it. But the reason why the Exhuming Cleveland's cool, first off, just look at that cover art. The cover art's fucking badass as a motherfucker. Second off, for me, there's nostalgic value, even when I wasn't there, because that's a show I always talk to, like, Dwayne Morris about, Mike Hughes about, Chris Dorr about, Steve Eggs about, because they were actually at that show. Dawn of the Dead was there. Dawn of the Dead was chauffeuring around Jeff Walker from that to the Pittsburgh, because they were friends. They stayed at Duck and Don's house. And that's the first 1990, the year after 89, obviously. That's the first, look at this, wearing a goddamn Carcass shirt. Available at Hell's Headbangers, too, goddammit. Clean as fuck. I am rotten to the gore on the back. Pyosissified, rotten to the gore off Recaputrefaction. One of the Dawg's personal faves. And yes, Pyosissified, rotten to the gore, the goddamn Reek version, smokes the necroticism version. Only a goddamn mainstream fucking cock rock fucking washed up goddamn poser canoe would like the commercial version better than the goddamn almighty Reek version. Because we have some of these goddamn left. Man, it is fucking clean, I must say so. But Carcass, their first U.S. tour was in 1990, 1990, brah brah, after 89, because Symphonies of Sickness came out in 89, and so obviously that's the first time they ever been to Ohio, and Carcass being one of my favorite bands, I would have loved to have gone to that show. So the fact that there's a handful of 1990 shows, so the Symphonies tour that came out, they toured with Death and Pestilence, and all the guys, Dora and shit, they said that show was fucking awesome. Kanye was there. So for me, it's got that value that I was in my own backyard in the land, and I was only 5 years old playing with X-Men toys. And but the sound quality, it's not as good as some soundboard. but it's not ass either. You could tell when they play Exhumed to Consume and shit. Like, you could, like, what the hell? You can't, you know how some shit sounds so bad, it's like, I can't even tell what song it is. It's not like that, but it's not Cannibal Corpse Deathboard, unreleased Deathboard quality, too. We're like, holy fuck, is this official? It's not that goddamn quality. But if Carcass, if you're just like, I like them, but I don't love them, then I'd say probably don't buy it. But if you're like, Carcass is one of my favorite bands, I'd recommend it. Again, just even for the cover art alone. That cover art's fucking sick as fuck. So, and there's only 150 made. Is it either 100 or 150? It's hand numbered on the back. I forget. So, what the fuck? I mean, if anything, it's a collectible item that if you're like, 20 years from now, trade it, or, you know what I mean? It has value. It's a limit. That's how collectability works. I've always known this as a kid. When you saw limited numbers like that, a lot of times I'd buy 2 of them. Because I could trade it for it, or if nothing else, eBay it for $100 if you want to be that goddamn guy, which I'm not going to lie, I've done that a few times. So, in my opinion, I wouldn't even thought about it as soon as if I saw it on a list. 150 copies, Carcass, for me, Cleveland, but even if it wasn't Cleveland, so let's take that off, because even if it wasn't Cleveland, but the cover art, Carcass, and the year, and 150 copies, hand numbered, I'm like, oh, I wouldn't even have to, it wouldn't even be an option. Like, add to cart. That's just the goddamn dog. Not everybody operates like the goddamn dog. So hopefully that's helpful for you. Counts concerns, you know, but the comebacks against the brain learning. And don't forget them page keys or order questions. Send in something. Or that goddamn personal Zoom video if you want in the description box how to do it, Bowls. Because it is drying up. You're lucky I had a goddamn good rant, good goddamn Cam Lee, Sam Biles, hideous Manglish story to tell you. Popped in my head. Never know what comes up. If I didn't have that, this would have been a 12-minute, brah. So maybe tomorrow's a 12 minutes. Later, goddammit.